Hi guys, I'm Sonal and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share the recipe for hot sauce with you. I've used this fermented hot sauce in a couple of recipes before and people have asked me for the recipe for this, so finally I'm sharing the recipe. But along with my hot sauce recipe, I'm sharing two other recipes which are made from chilies, which is a chili garlic sauce, or it's rather an Indian chili garlic sauce, and there's also one thecha which is a crushed chili paste kind of thing, which is eaten as an accompaniment with other foods or flatbreads or even rice. So we can eat it with cauliflower rice or our keto flatbreads. So let's go ahead and see how I make these recipes. These are Sankeshwari chilies. You can use any chilies that you like, or you can use spicier chilies. You can use jalapenos for this too, but try to use the large ones because they are normally less spicy. Otherwise you'll be eating just like a couple of drops of the hot sauce. These are seasonal and I'm going to make three kinds of hot sauces with it. The first one is going to be eaten fresh. It's called a thecha, which is just a bunch of ingredients which are crushed in a mortar and pestle. The second one is a fermented sauce, which is going to be naturally fermented on the countertop, and the third one is also going to be fermented but in the presence of oil, which is how Indian chili pickles are made. So I'm washing these thoroughly in a lot of water, and once I drain them out, I'm going to throw the water away, and I am filling this tub again with water and the chilies, and I'm going to add salt to this. So it's very important to wash them well and dry them out. So once we are done washing them, I'm going to put them on the napkin and I'm wiping them. So you want to take your time wiping them, and you can even put them in the sun the way I did. So after I dab the water off, I'm going to take each chili and try to wipe it off because it has an uneven surface, so there can be some water droplets that get stuck. And now I'm chopping these lengthwise and I'm getting rid of the ribs and the seeds because that is the spicy part, and I don't want a very spicy sauce. You want to get the flavor of the chilies, but you don't want it really spicy. So I've taken 4 large or 12 tiny cloves of garlic, 1 red chili, and I've taken 1/4 teaspoon of salt here, and this salt helps in grinding it or crushing it well. So I'm adding some more salt, so another 1/4 teaspoon. To this I'm adding 1 cup of coriander leaves, fresh, and the stems. So the first sauce that I'm making is called a thecha. It's eaten fresh, and thecha, the word itself in my language, means crushing something. 1/3 cup of roasted peanuts. You can use the whole peanuts. I make it kind of like a powder and store it because we use it in other vegetables also, and you normally would do this in a mortar and a pestle, which is what I'm doing. This is eaten with any kind of flatbread or rice. When you're on keto, you can eat it with some cauliflower rice or keto flatbread. So once you're happy with the texture of it, you can stop doing this, and here is when I'm going to stop. And to this I've added 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. This is not essential for the recipe, you can leave it as it is. Now I'm adding some sliced chilies, coriander leaves, and some crushed peanuts. This is going to be like a garnish. Just for the texture sake, I have added that, and our thecha is ready. Just look at it. I'm eating it with some cauliflower rice, scrambled egg, and I've taken some raw onions. This is your village food, and this is how it's eaten in a village, along with onions and sometimes even another green chili or so. I eat with my hands when I eat this, and I absolutely love it. So now we're going to make the other 2 variations. I have put my chilies in the sun. I'm going to make the chili sauce. 200 grams of clean chilies, 70 grams of garlic, 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to put it in the blender. While I'm also making the other version, which is a chili garlic chutney. 3/4 cup of chopped garlic, 1/4 cup of lime juice, and 400 grams of the chilies at first. And now that it's chopped, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt to this, 1/8 cup more of the lime juice. Once you've blended the sauce, don't forget to taste it for salt. It has to be slightly saltier than any other preparation because this is a sauce or a chutney or a pickle which has to be eaten in a smaller quantity. So I've added a little salt to adjust to our hot sauce because every salt has a different level of saltiness. We're going to fill them up in the jar. So I'm going to leave this out for about 2 to 3 days, or until the time that I like the taste of it. You want to leave a gap at the top of the bottle because as you leave it to ferment, a lot of water will come out of it and it might even pop open. You should put a pot at the bottom so that whatever water comes out of the hot sauce does not spill on your counter. And here is the other sauce. So we are going to top this off with about 1/4 cup of mustard oil, and I'm using it raw. Normally it is heated and used, but I like to use the raw mustard oil because it's better for you. This is a sauce with the lime juice. This also ferments in an Indian way, and and I'm going to leave this out. This will stay out in a dry environment for a whole year, and the hot sauce needs to go in the fridge after 3 days of fermentation. I haven't added any lime juice to my chili sauce. The reason being, I'm going to ferment it. The good bacteria will use up the carbohydrates and the sauce becomes sour in taste. Look at my 3 sauces. They look delicious, and I'm going to show you what they look like after they are fermented. So I'm going to taste the hot sauce first. So this is like almost fruity and sweet. It has a fresh flavor. If you want it a little more sour, you should leave it on the counter for a couple of days more. And I'm going to taste the Indian one. This is so good. I really like this because it has all the Indian flavors. It's really savory from the mustard oil. I'm going to taste this one again. Yeah, this is a little on the sweeter side. So the hot sauce needs a little more liquid. So I'm going to add some more water. So about 1/4 cup of water. I'm going to shake this, and I want to leave it on the counter for 2 more days to get the whole thing a little more sour. And my sauce is going to be ready after that. And let me know which one of these is your favorite in the comments section. I hope you guys are going to try at least one of these recipes out and let me know how it turned out for you. There's a link to my Marathi channel, so if you follow Marathi, please check that channel out and subscribe to that one too. Thanks for watching. Bye.